So that amazing break is over, huh? And that feeling of total freedom has been rudely replaced by a giant mountain of schoolwork and a wave of anxiety that feels completely overwhelming. Trust me, you are not alone in feeling that way. But what if I told you there's a way to get back on track without the stress? In this video, I'm giving you a step-by-step plan to study after a long break. Gently ease back into your studies, crush that anxiety, and actually get ahead. Number 1, the mental reset. First up, let's talk about the guilt. You're probably beating yourself up, thinking you should have started studying earlier, or that you've forgotten literally everything. That feeling is normal, but it's also your biggest enemy right now. So just take a deep breath. It is okay that you took a break. It's okay that you feel rusty. The key is to accept where you are right now, forgive yourself for not being a productivity machine, and decide to move forward. You can't build momentum if you're stuck looking in the rearview mirror. Your brain needs to recharge before it can tackle academics. So go eat a good snack, drink some water, and get a solid night's sleep. Number 2, create a clean slate. All right, before you even think about opening a textbook, we need to create a sense of calm and order. Your surroundings have a huge impact on your focus. Start by decluttering your physical study space. Clear off that desk, organize your papers, and make sure you have all your tools ready to go. Pens, highlighters, chargers, you name it. A clean, organized space sends a powerful signal to your brain that it's go time. Next, do the same thing for your digital space. Seriously, close all those random tabs on your computer. Organize your files into folders for each class. The goal here is to get rid of all the distractions so that when you sit down to study, your entire environment is primed for focus. Number 3, map it out, don't panic. That overwhelming feeling, it mostly comes from not knowing what you're up against. You see a mountain of work, but you have no idea how big it is or where to even begin. Let's fix that right now. Grab a calendar, digital or physical, your choice. Go through the syllabus for every single class and write down every due date, exam, and project deadline for the whole semester. This simple act turns that vague, scary cloud of anxiety into a concrete visual plan. Suddenly, the mountain doesn't seem so impossible because you can actually see the path forward. You get back a sense of control, which is the ultimate antidote to stress, and you can start building good habits from day 1. Number 4, start small, build momentum. Listen, you can't go from 0 to 100. Trying to jump right back into an intense 8-hour study session is a perfect recipe for burnout. So instead, we're going to start slow. For your very first day back, your only goal is to study for 25 minutes. That's it. Anyone can do that. The secret is to start with a tiny, achievable task to build a sense of accomplishment. Pick your easiest subject or a topic you actually find interesting. Just reviewing some basic concepts is a great way to start. This isn't about cramming a ton of new information. It's about building a habit and proving to yourself that you can do this. And if you're trying to study after a long break, this small wins first approach is exactly what rebuilds confidence fast. Number 5, work smart with structured sessions. Now that you've broken the ice, let's make your study time super effective. The best way to do this is with a technique like the Pomodoro method. You work with intense focus for 25 minutes, then you have to take a 5-minute break. After 4 of those cycles, you take a longer break of 15 to 20 minutes. This technique is genius because it breaks your work into manageable chunks and stops you from getting mentally fried. But the breaks are just as important as the work. And no, scrolling through social media is not a real break. It doesn't let your brain rest. Use your break to actually get up, stretch, walk around, or grab some water. These little resets will dramatically boost your focus when you get back to work. Number 6, mix it up and stay accountable. Staring at the same textbook for hours is not only boring, it's also a terrible way to learn. To keep your brain engaged and actually remember what you study, switch between different subjects or types of tasks. After you read a dense chapter for history, switch to doing some practice problems for math. This variety makes studying feel less like a chore and actually improves your memory. Finally, don't try to do this all alone. Find a study partner or just a friend you can check in with. Having an accountability buddy is a game changer, especially when your motivation is low after a long break. Knowing someone is going to ask, "Hey, did you get that study session in?" can be the exact push you need to stay on track. Look, getting back into a study routine is a marathon, not a sprint. The most important thing is to be kind to yourself. Some days you'll feel on top of the world, and other days you'll feel totally unfocused, and that is perfectly fine. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. By starting small, making a clear plan, and using smart techniques, you can study after a long break without the anxiety and build the momentum you need for an awesome semester. You've got this. This is Peak Razor. Let's build productivity systems that win daily.